Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme Uchiha, the God, man. That new Unordinary chapter, man. We finally moving forward, man. I'm so happy. We got Claire's story in the previous few chapters, and now we really understand what John is made of. Now, I'm not gonna be trolling as much this chapter because you already know this is the Fuck John Club, and people think it's mean, but like, come on. So in this chapter, man, we really get to focus on Remy, bro. I've been telling you guys that Remy is best girl. I don't know if some of y'all believe me or not, but Remy is best girl. And we really see that her intentions have and are clearly pure. Unlike some people we know. You know what I'm saying? I think she's definitely nicer than even Sarah has ever been. And Sarah is probably my favorite character. Her and Remy would be my favorite characters in the series right now. Arlo is my favorite character. Sorry, Arlo is number one. But you know what I'm saying? Those two are very close seconds. Very close seconds. But we see here that Remy is trying to do something different than what everybody else did. Everybody tried to take on everything by themselves. John, and this is the crazy part of it. Even John himself tried to do everything by himself. He let his rage get the best of him. He thought me, I by myself would deal with everything. I'll beat everybody and fight everybody, and anybody that tries me, it's on sight. Remy decided there's one thing that everybody kept doing. Everybody kept making the same mistake. Everybody, even his brother, admittedly, which obviously hurts her to admit, made a mistake. But without her brother making that mistake, and without Arlo making the same mistake, she might have ended up making a similar mistake, and other people probably would have ended up making a similar mistake. What she notices, everybody try to shoulder everything solo. Like John is trying to solo all his rage and all his feelings and bottle it and keep it to himself, and that is the problem right there. And because everybody's doing this, you get like a cycle, you know what I'm saying, a cycle of viciousness, a cycle of pain, and you get what the problem in the society in this world is in the first place. The authorities not doing shit for the weak and only caring about the rich and the higher ups, etc., etc., and even concealing shit and creating stigma and problems. It seems like they might be hiring the villains that are getting rid of certain high tiers because these high tiers might cause them drama or problems in the future. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I can't control them, I'll get rid of them. That's why they're getting rid of heroes, because heroes are doing the jobs of the authorities, and the authorities want to do that job, even though they do at it. They clearly do at it, but they want to be the ones with power, and they don't want to allow the good people like Remy's brother to succeed and continue rising, because these guys have the potential to really cause change and to really change people's heart and to really pull people. You know what I'm saying? And win them over against the authority. And that's the problem. The authorities are almost afraid of like afraid of the power hungry. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why all these guys, these solo heroes are dying is because they're all working alone. So when they get attacked by a group, it's finesse. It's GG. You know what I'm saying? But that's the beauty of what Remy is saying. It has so many layers and facets to it that when we get deeper into the stories, I think it's gonna have a far larger scope and reach. You know what I'm saying? Her desire to like, let's work together towards one goal. What if I create a club, a place where everybody can hang out and we overwatch it so nobody gonna get touched? You know what I'm saying? Nobody can get touched, because if how is anybody? We're all here. Those high ranks everywhere, as many high ranks as possible, to prevent anybody from doing that. And so people have a safe space, and through that safe space, people might actually get to know each other and get to recognize that just because they're weaker than me or just because they're stronger than me does not make them inherently bad or negative. You know what I'm saying? They're just people. They just have different abilities. They just have different strengths and different weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? And since the schools seem to all be very self-governed, in terms students govern themselves and teachers are kind of just there to make sure nobody dies, it seems like. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy. But the society, it's kind of like, I think it's almost like a metaphor for our society, right? When you look at like police brutality, for example, it's almost like a meta commentary on that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, John is inheriting his own form of justice, but it's biased and it's aggressive and it's irrational. You know what I'm saying? It's irrational. John is a very irrational character. And I think so far, Arlo and Remy have been the two most rational. Now, the problem with Arlo is he also went overboard in certain situations. He also didn't know when to stop or when to relax. So, you know what I'm saying? He just kept going. And the problem with somebody like Arlo, at least early Arlo, is he was willing to help his people at all costs. And if Attack on Titan and taught us anything, at least for me, is that yes, seek that freedom. Yes, seek that change. Yes, fight against the oppressors, but maybe not at all cost. Maybe not at all costs. Not at the cost of your own humanity. Not at the cost of your own morality. Not at the cost of certain things. You know what I'm saying? And I think Remy never wavered. Unlike everybody. Everybody wavered. Everybody in this series has wavered. Remy has never wavered. She has never left her beliefs. She had never crossed the moral boundary. She never attempts to do such. You know what I'm saying? And this chapter really proves that Remy, bro, like she goated, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I prefer Arlo as a character just because Arlo is like Arlo, you know what I'm saying? But I think Remy is best girl. Like, she's best girl more than Arlo's best boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had a whole different class. Like, she might be my favorite character over Arlo, but I ain't even playing with y'all. Cause she got the brain cells and the sauce drip to be dealing with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's beautiful to see. And obviously we gotta give Isen a big shout out because he has great character growth. Somebody that was extremely selfish, aggressive, abrasive, has changed and decided to sacrifice himself willingly. Fed himself to the sharks for the sake of truth. Let people know that John is the Joker. You know what I'm saying? And the beautiful thing about that is Remy pulls up and says, we're not going to let him touch you. And Blyke, big boy Blyke, he been training hard. Hardcore, bro. He been leveling up. Because he been crime fighting daily. Every night he been sneaking out, kung fu chopping. And I'm sure he's gone through a lot of life in that situation, which I would have loved to see on screen. Hopefully we get to see on screen all the time. Please. You know what I'm saying? That'll be beautiful. Because we do love Blyke. We do love Blyke out here. We the Blyke gang. You know what I'm saying? Blyke and Remy for life. You know what I'm saying? Gang. You know how it be. But it was such a beautiful chapter, man. Because it really shed light on so many minute details. You know what I'm saying? If you just read it blankly, it probably seems like a throwaway chapter, but there's actually so much detail within this chapter, and I think that's so beautiful writing right there. You know what I'm saying? Now we also know that Zeke is gonna die next chapter. You know, we saw him get his head whooped already. We already know Zeke gonna die because Zeke don't believe that John is the Joker until John snaps and stops dapping up in this nigga, you know what I'm saying, making his head into a piñata, you know what I'm saying, like, John is ruthless, boy. That's one motherfucker you don't play with, boy. Golly, I mean crazy, you know what I'm saying, I mean crazy with this shit, bro, you know what I'm saying, we don't play with that man too brutal, that man too evil. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is, bro. It was a beautiful chapter, man. But yeah, again, back to Blyke, bro. Blyke really out here saucing up, learning new moves. Because as soon as Remy was about to fall, my dude found out he can repulse shit. Because we knew he can shoot beams, but he ain't know he can, like, pulsate and push shit out the way all around him. And because of fighting and near-death experiences, I'm sure he had to learn that and adapt and be more creative with his powers and his abilities, bro. Bro, if he continues rising like that with the help of Arlo, they might be able to sauce up man like John, but we already know that's probably more than likely going to be Seraphina's job. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, but I see, that's the thing. If it's Seraphina's job, we're so far away from her getting her powers back that it's like, like, are we gonna go to another arc and John is gonna stay, like, I want to say evil, but like the antagonist for like till then? I've already lost hope in John. I don't want to lose any more hope in him. Like, Come on, man. I want him to turn good, bro. Like, as much as I like to dog in this homie, bro, as much as I like to laugh at this nigga and say F John and all that shit, bro, I want him to be good, bro, because I want him and Seraphina, bro. Like, how am I supposed to have that, bro? Like, I want him to get over him themself and then prove himself and showcase that, you know what, I fucked up, man, and I need to fix myself. I need him to do that, man. I need him to do that after he gets the ass whooping from Seraphina. But I need him to do that, and I need him to then spend the rest of the story regaining Seraphina's trust and love, man. Come on, bro. We can't have this like this, bro. Don't do us like this all the time, man. Come on, don't go on another arc, bro. We need John to be good now, bro. Almost 300 chapters in, bro. Come on, man. Please, all the time, man. Yo, all the time, bro. Come on, bro. For the plug one time, baby. For the plug one time. But anyway, man, I love this chapter. Shout out Queen Remy. Shout out Queen Remy, bro. If you don't love Remy, I don't know what's wrong with you, bro. I don't know what's wrong with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Queen Remy for life. Fuck John forever. It's been your boy Supreme Cheer to God. Road to 400, guys. We've slowed down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Partially my fault. I've slowed down a little bit too, but we gotta speed back up. We gotta, you know what I'm saying, be boxing out here. And we already know the situation out here in the world is kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is, bro. Like, just imagine what previous generations faced. You know what I'm saying? The world has always been prone to chaos and chaotic scenarios, and we've turned a blind eye on so much of it. If you look at the Middle East, if you look at certain parts of Africa, certain parts of Eastern Europe, even Western Europe, certain parts of Asia, certain parts of North and South America, we've been ignoring so much turmoil going on throughout the world. And, you know, as soon as we deal with this whole black situation, maybe we should go on to the next situation and really raise our voices against every type of situation that's been happening around the world that we've been turning a blind on for the past couple of decades. You know what I'm saying? And just like how the authorities in Unordinary have been turning a blind eye, we're also at fault. We're also to blame for turning a blind eye on racism, oppression, classism, sexism, like, you know what I'm saying, just like homophobic ideals and all these type of situations. We've turned a blind eye on so many things that, like, yeah, we can blame one person as the devil, but we're part of the problem because we're the minions, you know what I'm saying? And we gotta stop being sheep and gotta start opening our eyes and speaking up about situations that we see in our own communities and society that's wrong. And once we elevate our communities, we gotta elevate other communities with us. You know what I'm saying? It's been your boy Supreme Cheer to God. I love you. I love you. I'm out.